Hello and welcome. I'm on the lot at the used lot, and this is a 2012 Chevy Volt. All right, I did a separate video about this car, about its tires. So we're also going to talk about that in this video. This car has 105,000 miles on it, and they want $13,000 for it. All right. Now, this car was $40,000 new, but there was a $7,500 tax rebate on it that somebody got, tax credit. All right, and it's, of course, starting to fade. The headlights, nobody takes care of their headlights. It just bothers me to no end. This is a 5-minute fix per side. Please clean up your lights. All right. So this car was probably the best of both worlds, and I thought this was a great idea for commuters because depending on your terrain in that, you could get 50 miles out of this car electric, because this is an electric car that uses its engine to keep the car running, to produce electricity. It's really an electric car. This is where you charge the car. You can plug it in at your house, charge it up overnight. Goodness, even the car doesn't like me. You don't have to go fast charge or anything like that because you get around 50 miles. But then your gasoline engine starts and you can continue to drive the car, filling it with gas until you run out of gas, and then fill it up again until you can charge it again. So you get around 30 to 35 miles per gallon on the highway with this car, which isn't super great, but it has a lot of batteries to carry around, so it's heavy. And the reason that they do this, right, is so that you can commute. And most people commute less than 50 miles a day. That's why they did this. So you can do all your commuting electric and just drive the car the rest of the time if you need to go somewhere. We notice inside this dealer can't even clean it up. It's got a can of Bang inside of it. Bang, bang, bang. And it's got Coke cans in there. It's got garbage on the floor. I mean, they can't be bothered to do that. I thought those were in the pictures of the car too, which I thought was funny. And I thought, oh, that's crazy. But they can't even be bothered to take that out of the car. It's got the wipers that come from the center, which is the greatest idea in cars ever. Every car should do that. These tires are all made at different times. Check out the car video for that. The tire video where I go over how to check when a tire is made. Now, this car was from Razor Auto Mart, which is down the street from this dealer. And what we did also when I was selling cars is they give them to each other to kind of put on consignment so you could sell it. And, you know, they give the money back to the other dealer. There's how you fill up the car with gas right here. It has a small tank, around 9 gallons. But that's okay because you could go anywhere you want with this car. You don't have to worry that you're going to run out of electricity. It's probably the best idea. It's even, it's got a few scratches, but got a lot of miles on it. The thing is, this car is computerized to run through a full tank of gas every year so that your gas doesn't go bad, and you should do that. And there are certain circumstances where it'll run the engine, depends how much power it needs and how much electricity and everything, but it is set up to be an electric car because it is an electric car. So I'm all for it. I think it's the best way to commute for people. It's probably better than a hybrid because you aren't running gas all the time. Depending on how far you go every day, you may never run gas at all in the car, which is not a bad idea all week. But then if you need to go somewhere, you're like, oh, I have a car with a short range, I can't get anywhere, whatever. You don't have that problem here. Just fill it up with gas and drive anywhere you want. And overall, you'll get great, you know, you'll still do great on it if you commute all week with electricity. And all you need is a regular plug too. You don't have to get a high-speed charger or anything for your house. Just plug it in the wall socket. That's plenty to fill it back up overnight, and you are all set in the morning. All right, so that's the Volt. A good idea. They want $13,000 for it. Probably not too bad in this market for this car. People aren't going to buy it. They're like, oh, Volt or whatever. They don't know anything about it. So kind of like the Sonic over there, my Sonic, that people are like, oh, too small or whatever. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, we'll see about that. Depends how much gas is. Anyhow, that's the Volt for today, and check out the tire video about it. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon on the lot.